operating in Florida, that even though you're not like boots on the ground there?
So I've got a new partnership in Florida with guys that have like 50 flips going right now in residential property.
Yeah.
So we're trying to scale with lean position over there, opposed to fix and flip in manufactured housing. It's a little harder to scale in the mobile homes arena,
Yeah.
but with all of the high debt, and high equity people have in properties, it's creating an opportunity to scale the lending component. So finding a transaction where people have high equity upside in their property, have either 50 to 100 in credit card debt, but have with new debt less than 60% loan to value
Yeah.
in the property. So if we have to take the property back, we end up just foreclosing, going fix and flip, which was our regular model.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit easier to scale that on paper as far as a back end, and scaling at a high debt ratio.
So do you try to pick them up at like sheriff sales or
So we get motivated sellers, and not so much they want to sell, but they're going to foreclosure or are behind on payments or whatever. And we found them because they came up on a sheet of being potentially going to foreclosure, but they don't want to sell because they have a 3% mortgage, which is like gold or whatever.
yeah.
But they may fall outside the banking criteria to get like a HELOC or something like that.
Mhm.
So they're sitting on huge equity.
HELOCs on manufactured homes?
It's real property in
Okay.
the Florida environment. There's
Okay.
an opportunity for like cash out refis on mobile homes too. It's just you have to create the whole program.
Yeah. Interesting. Come on, you want some water?
Anyway, all that's kind of new, stepping into private lending and stuff.
Yeah.
Came out of the past like 2 years of just learning about notes, learning how to structure a note, how to sell a note. What is that? Oh, that's private lending,
Yep. And then having to explain it to people too.
Right, and be savvy in the conversation. And I'd be like, well, let me get back to you.
Yeah, right. I'm not sure about that. So who writes the notes for you?
So it's funny, I started doing notes. I got put a promissory note in my hand. I'd never seen a note, and I was like signing it with the person I had just done a deal with. So we learned kind of the environment out of going through like networking meetings to national note investment conferences.
Yeah.
To like the note subgroup at Arizona Real Estate Investors Association. So I met a lot of great contacts that did me solids and kind of showed me the blue book, of how to transact correctly, stay out of trouble, do it compliant,
Shit, right?
that way it's a sellable note.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met a SEC arbitrator
At
at
Azria meeting.
So I've known him for the past 3, 4, 5 years.
Where does they have an office on like Island?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All I know is he said that. I was like, okay, so how do I do all this stuff?
Yeah. It's just, learn when you can, and if
Right.
you've got a source of information that's, legit, just, yeah, pick their brain.